Welcome to Module 2, in which today we'll be talking about mindset a little bit. I'm not going to make this a long drawn-out video. I just think that for every coaching type product that I create, and this is one of them, I want to talk a little bit about mindset because I know how essential it is. It's really the backbone of your business in many ways, and I don't use that lightly. If someone doesn't know the reason why they want to create a business, or in fact any, offline or online, to be honest, then they really have already weakened the foundation blocks. And what I mean by that is, one of the things I often do on one-to-one coaching with people is that I'll ask the question, what is it that really motivates you to want to create this particular business? And quite often you do get a variety of answers, and some people answer very, very honestly, but most people don't, and they don't deliberately. I'm not trying to be misleading, but what they do is they're like, the biggest answer of all, the most popular answer of all, to cut to the chase, is the fact that I want to make more money, and that's not the real reason, because money is just a facilitator. It's a facilitator to change. It's a facilitator to better things. It's a facilitator to, it's the bridge to wanting other things. It's the bridge to getting other things and living a different style of life. But it's that style of life that's your real motivation. Now, that could be buying a home or a new car every year, or wanting to spend more time with family, wanting to have a vacation holiday abroad where you couldn't normally afford that, or having more than one. There are hundreds and hundreds of different reasons why someone wants that money, that extra cash. Sometimes it can be as simple as wanting to leave the rat race, so to speak, leave the job that they've been employed in for so long and are no longer happy in, but can't see a way out of that situation. Perhaps commuting to work is a pain in the backside, and working from home appeals, and working less hours for more money appeals to most people. But that first answer is very rarely the correct answer. The correct answer is normally the one that's hiding beneath those reasons why you want that extra money, and that's important to understand that, and to be ahead of the game with that, because that's the bit that motivates you on the times when it goes wrong, when things don't run smoothly. I mean, this particular business model is about as easy as it gets, but there are still times when you have to work out little issues and problems, and maybe it's not very techy, this business, but this particular business model, but there are things that get in the way sometimes, and may give you a headache, or maybe people have stopped opening emails and stuff like that, and you kind of work out these problems, and there are times when we grind to a halt, and working from home needs to be quite disciplined, because otherwise you can drift into this kind of, I'll get up when I'm ready and I'll do things when I'm ready, whereas it's much more beneficial to be organized and say, I work, these are the hours I work. And if you dip into it any other time, well, that's fine, that's a bonus. But it's important to get yourself into that right mindset. So mindset comes into two different sort of factors here. And as I say, I'm not going to make a long video about it, but it is important that I think that you sit down and think to yourself, why is it that I really want to do this? What's going to drive me on? What's the bit that's going to make me want to be successful in this? Because you've still got to put the work in, no matter how simple a platform we create. And so at the end of the day, mindset first, and then the business. Once you're driven, once you know the real reasons why you want to do something, you've got that on the fridge door then, haven't you? Every time you go to it, it says, don't eat this. It's just that motivation. It's sticking it into the subconscious mind, exactly the reasons why this is important to you. It will be so beneficial if you can just get that layer of knowledge in there. Okay, that's, like I say, under 5 minutes, a nice short video. On to module 3. very shortly.